Sup, everybody?
Hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-frickin-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's vlog day once again. And folks, I have tried to kind of keep this under wraps as much as possible. And I guess in a way I'm kind of thankful that the initial reaction didn't spread as quickly as it did last time, for the sake of YouTube spoilers or whatever. But those of you that tuned into my match this past Tuesday, I have wonderful news. Your boy James SelfStandard is now officially a two-time APW Carolinas champion. I didn't know when or if this championship would have ever been featured on the vlog once again, but here we are. Like dudes, I am still trying to mentally process this as reality. Like, I mean, yes, I'm holding it. I mean, yes, it's there in my hand. I see a camera right there. I see the championship right here, but it's been a long 3 years. Been a long 3 years since I lost to Drew Hood. And yes, I consider this a sequel, all right? And now that I have won the championship, I am proud to announce that I have made the decision that I'm going to be moving out of town for a while. And no, I'm playing. This is a 2021 again. But yeah, folks. I got to go back and take a look at when exactly the last vlog was that I had this title on. Sup, everybody. But look, truth of the matter is, like, I am proud that I am a two-time champion, but the thing is, I consider this championship reign to be the sequel to my first one. And the reason being is because that look, there's no easy way to put this. I'm a lot smarter now than I was back when I first won the championship the first time. I know a lot more about the business now than I did 4 years ago when I first won this thing. I've seen the work Drew put into this. Heck, as short of a reign as it was, I've seen how much John Skyler put into this. What TJ Boss did with this. What Zay Vega did with this. And heck, even what Jamal the Titan did with this. In most cases, sequels end up bombing compared to the original. I don't want this sequel to bomb. Somehow, some way, I need to work. I need to put in the work to make this title reign better than the first. I don't know what that's going to entail, but I can tell all around I need to be a better wrestler in general. I mean, thank goodness, hallelujah, yes, I'm going to the gym now. I'm trying to look better. I'm trying to act better. I'm trying to have better presentation, if that makes sense. Maybe better representation. I don't know. All I can say is we gotta take this one step at a time. And I mean, technically, yes, when I won the championship, it was by disqualification. But you know what, brother? A W's a W. And I'm going to accept it. I'm totally going to accept it that way. Now, shout out to Grant Kistel though. Shout out to him. I don't know when, but I definitely know me and Grant. I owe Grant a match for this. I totally owe Grant a match for this. And sorry for the coughing. I know I have to talk about this eventually. So, if you go back and watch my match with Jamal, our match with Jamal, I should say, you would see that me and Grant, we took a double clothesline from him, but on my end of the arm, his arm went right into my trachea, like right here into my throat. Now, I think I briefly talked about this last week, but I think I talked about this briefly last week, but I said that once I took that clothesline, I was kind of having trouble swallowing last weekend. But eventually I did get around to actually eating like solid food or whatever. But seriously though, since then, I still have a little bit of a grimace going on. But now, due to the complications of my throat feeling the way it has been, I kind of been getting attacked by Larry. I call him Larry Gitus. I have been coughing my full head off all week. Most of the week anyway. I've been coughing my full head off most of the week. I've been producing a little bit of phlegm at a time. Like I end up having these like coughing fits, and then I would end up producing something like as small as like half a thumbnail of phlegm almost. Like not that much mucus is coming out, but still it was enough to just keep me coughing and hacking or whatever. So yeah, I'm still recovering from that, and hopefully my throat and my voice is better by Friday, because I'm supposed to be hosting the show Friday, and I'm gonna be the ring announcer as well. So got a lot of stuff to do between now and Friday. That's a good 4 or 5 days. I mean, I can already rule out that it's not strep throat, because I'm not seeing any of the white gunk on my tonsils or the back of my throat. And I know it's not sick related, because like at first I hypothesized that it was a collapsed trachea with like a damaged or floppy cartilage. I think I did the research right. But that was ruled out because I could still breathe normally. It's just that my voice is feeling a little bit hoarse. I'm still coughing a lot as of late, and I'm still having a tiny bit of trouble actually swallowing. So, healthily speaking, I feel fine. It's just that my throat isn't doing the job it's supposed to be doing right now. So hopefully I get this figured out later. But yeah, right now though, I'm out here in Denver, North Carolina doing this vlog, because last night I was actually in attendance for Wrestling Evolution again, and as a matter of fact, the Wrestling Evolution building is literally right over here to my far left. See, right over yonder, that building. Yeah. Now, but James, if the show was last night, why are you still here in Denver? Well, you see, because the folks that I came up here with, shout out to Phoebe and shout out to Phoebe, okay? Because back in 2019, before I started working like actual clock-in jobs, I was working like part-time side hustles, you know, and Phoebe got me hooked up with working for her treasure job. Well, she used to have a shop called Jace Vintage Treasures, and I was out there helping her, you know, do a little odds and ends here and there. I was helping her family out. I know we moved a lot of furniture back then, but since then, professionally, we parted ways. But we still got to know each other good because Phoebe, she goes back with my mom. But anyway, they were the ones that took me to my last match with Roughneck. I think it was Greenville. Yeah, it was Greenville. They took me to Greenville at the last show, but once I invited them to come up here to Denver, they went and booked a spot here at these campgrounds, because not only does Wrestling Evolution happen at that building, honestly, I've never had a reason to walk further than the parking lot. But yes, the Wrestling Evolution does take place from an actual campground, because I'm looking around, I'm seeing a bunch of campers, I'm seeing a bunch of RVs, and I didn't know this much stuff was actually here. I had zero idea, because I had zero initiative to actually go in there. But yes, Phoebe and her son and her boyfriend, they now have a camper all the way over yonder. I can see it just way beyond the camera right there next to the tree line. And we're going to be rolling out later on today after some swimming, because, dude, I had no idea there was a freaking swimming pool right over there. Dude! So yeah, I'm definitely going to be swimming right before I leave. Well, what I call swimming. I really can't swim myself. I just remember last time my city pool's open, I will be hopping around on one foot in the shallow end, where just like my neck and my head is above water, and I'm just like doing like a fake backstroke almost. I know it's not real swimming, but it feels like cheating. It feels like I'm cheating when I do that. But yeah, I was supposed to upload something this past Saturday, but my Vegas Pro ended up crashing, and then I noticed that my video had a mistake in it, and I had to skip that one. So I just decided to go ahead and upload the Slammiversary video anyway, and I don't know how Slammiversary turned out. All I know is that I forgot to talk about how AJ Styles was going to be there apparently. I'm actually filming this on the day of Slammiversary. Yes, I'm actually filming this on a Sunday before I head back home later. But, folks, last night I had an idea. And I really don't know how this idea is going to turn out. Alright. For quite too long, I have been fighting this inferiority complex for my own sake. I have been under the impression that I don't matter because I'm just everybody's background character. I don't have main character energy. Oh, then bro started monologuing. Like, people would be quick to label me as an NPC based on the environment that I've been around with other people. But I had an idea, and I really don't know if it's going to work or not. I just want to put myself out there a little bit more. But at the same time, I know deep down I'm still socially awkward, I'm still socially shy or whatever. But I want to create a personal no extras initiative. A no extras initiative. And what that means is, as of late, I have been making business cards for SSP that I've been wanting to pass out to folks. Now, I've done this plenty of times before. Here's my official SSP business card that I've handed to people. Focus. Don't know if it's going to focus or not because it's so tiny. But it says, please check out SelfStandard programming on YouTube for skits, vlogs, pro wrestling, music, art, gameplay, weird humor, and much more. Hosted by James SelfStandard Ramsey. Now, one thing I'm going to be doing differently with these, though, is yes, I have a few ones here in my wallet, just normally, but I put 10 aside. I put 10 different ones aside because on the back of these, I'm gonna write my phone number. All right. I'm gonna write no extra initiative on the back of these, and then let's chat with a question mark. And then I'm gonna put my phone number on the bottom of these. I'm gonna be putting the ball in random people's court just to see if I can, communicate better with individuals. Just to put myself out there, see whose contacts I got in different places. Establish new relationships with new people and see what manifests from there. Like there's this, when I was at work one time, there was actually this one customer that was walking down the aisle, and as he walked past me, he just said, "Hey buddy, I loved your Ironheart review." What? He's actually watching my content. Wow. He could have said anything about My Kingdom Cringe or Helpful Man or Olivia or Ring Ramblings. But no, he was actually taking time to actually watch my Sup Everybody. Which in all honesty, folks, don't get me wrong, I love Sup Everybody. This is the longest reigning, not longest reigning. This series is as old as SSP itself. But in all honesty, it's the less creative episode of them all. This is the vlog where I get a chance to just talk to you folks, and I respect it. I really respect it. So if anybody actually is taking time to actually, watch me and listen, I greatly appreciate it. And I'm trying to be more thankful because, dude, somebody's watching, but even though nobody's talking, like somebody's listening out there. Even if this video gets like 10 views, that's still 10 people that said, "You know what? I'm gonna watch them today. I'm gonna listen to something." Somebody's listening to something. And now, just for them, I'm gonna give them a funny soundbite. 40 mouth. All right, somebody's gonna abuse that eventually. Eventually in the future. I don't know. But yeah. I don't have any content ready to go this week. This is supposed to be my technical SSP week off. But yeah. I guess we can go ahead and wrap the vlog on up. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I guess time to make this sequel a masterpiece. Who knows? I might just, you know what? Now that the docuseries is over, I think I could finally make my return to the reaction channel. Because I know it's been even longer than that since I've been able to do a reaction video with this championship too. Yeah, totally gonna do the reaction video with the title again. But yeah. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Oh yeah, one more thing. I completely forgot about this. Queen Enterprises, if you're out there watching, love you, babe. I'm gonna go see her next weekend, and the idea is that we're gonna go see both Galactus. No, not Galactus. Here, I'm so excited for Galactus. I'm calling it the Galactus movie. No, we're gonna go see the new Fantastic Four movie and the Superman movie in the same freaking day. Because I have a theory about the whole Superman and the whole James Gunn Snyderverse deplorable or whatever. I got a lot to talk about with that, but I feel like it's important for me to watch Superman because I might have a video to discuss with you folks after I watch it, okay? And I completely forgot we are supposed to be going live this Sunday live this Sunday, aka next Sunday from the time that I'm filming this. Live this coming Sunday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Queen and I are going live. If everything goes alright. Okay? So make sure y'all tune in. Who knows, maybe even Shake is going to come through again. I love Shake. Shake, if you're out there watching, you my dude. Alright. But yeah. And again, thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, make sure all of y'all remember to be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah. I'm out. Here comes my hug of appreciation. Bye.